Good morning, everyone. Today is a beautiful Saturday morning, July 25. And today is the feast of St. James the Apostle. You know, there are two St. Jameses among the apostles. One is St. James the Greater, whose feast we celebrate today, and the other is St. James the Less. For those adjectives, it is believed that St. James the Greater is the elder among the two apostles. Or some traditions also say that St. James the Less is shorter in stature, physical stature, than St. James the Great. Today we have a proper gospel reading for the liturgy. And this is from Matthew chapter 20, verses 20 to 28. And I'd like to read it to you. The mother of the sons of Zebedee approached Jesus with her sons and did him homage, wishing to ask him for something. He said to her, "What do you wish?" She answered him, "Command that these two sons of mine sit, one at your right and the other at your left, in your kingdom." Jesus said in reply, "You do not know what you are asking. Can you drink the chalice that I am going to drink?" Then they said to him, "We can." He replied, "My chalice you will indeed drink, but to sit at my right and my left, this is not mine to give, but is for those for whom it has been prepared by my Father." When the 10 heard this, they became indignant at the two brothers. But Jesus summoned them and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and the great ones make their authority over them felt. But it shall not be so among you. Rather, whoever wishes to be great among you shall be your servant. Whoever wishes to be first among you shall be your slave. Just so the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Have you heard the word perks? I'm sure that is quite common in our times. What is a perk? It is defined as a special advantage that you are given because of your job or because you belong to a particular group. In other words, it is a privilege. Senior citizens enjoy a lot of perks, like discounts, special lanes. Students get to pay a lower fare price. City residents may avail of free museum passes. Many times, perks come with certain roles, responsibilities, and offices in the different sectors of society, in public service, in the corporate world, and even in the church. Because there are perks or privileges that come with offices, many times they are seen more as rights rather than privileges. Persons who hold these may have a sense of entitlement, that they inherently deserve these perks, privileges, or special treatments. You know, we get that short word perk from a longer word, and that the longer form is perquisite. That is from the Latin perquirere, to seek thoroughly. So it's a compound of the words per querere, that is to ask for. And more often than not, it is the perks that people seek or ask for, which is normal for one who chooses a job because of the compensation. However, this should not be the case in following Jesus. We have read the gospel. The mother of the sons of Zebedee, James and John, for her, she sought for her two sons these perks for their being disciples. The rest of the 10 disciples must have had these perks too in their mind, for they were indignant when they heard about the request. Not because the request is wrong, but maybe they wanted it also. Everyone felt entitled. What makes the request out of place was that this came the third time after Jesus predicted his passion. And it's very ironic. Jesus was saying that he would suffer, that he would undergo that treatment from the scribes and from the Romans, and yet here they come asking for these perks. So the essence of discipleship is not the perks that come with it. It is following Jesus in his suffering, to be able to drink the cup that he is going to drink. Jesus had an opportunity to teach them a lesson. The true greatness comes with being a servant, because that is the reason why the Son of Man came, to serve and to give his life. And James, even though I do not know if this reading has put him in a bad light as to seek for the perks, but then they were able to answer the question of Jesus, are you willing to drink the cup? And readily they said they can, and they would. Maybe it's just too soon an answer, that they do not really fully comprehend what is that drinking of the cup. But they did drink it. James was one who was able to drink the cup. In fact, among the 12, the first one to do so, if we look at the Acts of the Apostles. And you know, when we look at James, we can say one thing, that he was among those who were closest to Jesus, one within the inner circle. He was one of the first ones who were called by Jesus. And whenever there are these privileges, like Jesus bringing a group of disciples to a place, he would always be one of them. Peter, James, and John. Like when they went to Tabor for the Transfiguration. And like when he was there at Gethsemane, and he went there, Jesus went to the garden, to Gethsemane, together with 3 disciples, and that was Peter, James, and John. So he was always with Jesus. We pray that we may be close to Jesus, not for the perks, but because we are true followers, disciples who listen to him, and willing to drink the cup that the Master has drunk. Have a good weekend. God bless you all.